Parks, Danny Amendola, Chandler Kenny, Joey Grossaday, Brooks Nader, Jen Tran, Ilona Marr, and Reginald Fell Johnson. Who will step into the spotlight?
If you got it, flaunt it.
Dancing with the Stars premieres live tonight on ABC and Disney Plus. Next day on Hulu.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Aha.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide cleans better than the leading competitive free detergent, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
Plus, Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle.
Jake from State Farm. I'm winning. I finally cleaned my house, so I'm breaking out my new tropical room spray.
Keep winning and create an affordable price just for you by bundling your home and auto with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. It's like your own personal paradise.
Ooh, hey, grab me a coconut water.
Bundling, just another way to save with a personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Prices are based on rating plans that vary by state. Coverage options are selected by the customer. Availability, amount of discounts and savings, and eligibility vary by state.
Well, I do apologize for this evening. I am not feeling great, and so please excuse my voice. Oh, I need to keep that up. Oops. Please excuse my voice. And I'll try not to make any gross noises. This is not an ASMR channel. Unlike what. Although I'm sure the typing is somewhat soothing, but yeah, this is not an ASMR channel. I don't want to be licking something in your ear, which is disgusting, frankly. But yeah, so today we're just going to be getting back into loading data into the database. I think we're close. I'm going to have to go back through. It's been a couple of days, but I'm going to have to go back through and just double check that I have everything. I know I'm close. I just need to double check. So let's get into it. Yeah, let me know what you think about the overlay. I know it's not great. It's something that I just kind of hodgepodge together. So, yeah, let me know. Give me your brutally honest feedback on how I can improve. Just trying to stream, have fun, make a project. Hopefully it's entertaining for you guys. Okay, so we made the connection. Those are all the credentials. Made the connection. Let's see. Doing that. Okay. Oh yeah, I was making these into functions. That's what I was doing. Yes. Oh, no. This is just getting... Items. Database to a list.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppables, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
Welcome to Nada Yada Island.
This season on Nada Yada Island.
When we were new, they spoiled me. They even gave me a phone. But then, it's like I didn't exist.
Don't take yada yada from your wireless carrier. Now with Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro by T-Mobile. Just bring your number and ID and sign up for an eligible plan. After 12 months, trade in and get our best deals on select devices.
Right, everyone? Are we all set for Halloween? Brown, you're baking spooky cupcakes. Check. Greens on costumes. Check. Yellow's opening M&M's treats. Great. And blue is on prank duty. Check. And orange, where's orange? Staying in for the night then. Check. All right, trick-or-treaters, we're ready for you. M&M's for all fun kind.
This function will make a unique list of items to add to the database. Let's sync those changes. Okay, cool. I need to run off to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Imagine sinking into a cloud and effortlessly drifting off to sleep, blissfully relaxed as your mattress cradles you like a puffy cloud.
Your mattress should be your dreamy oasis, but if your old mattress feels more like a rocky mountain, it's time for a change. Tired mattresses leave you tossing and turning, but with the new mattress from RC Willey, you'll experience pure comfort and wake up energized and ready to conquer the day. It's time to turn your bedroom into a haven. Discover the mattress of your dreams at RC Willey.
University of Utah Health is hiring. Join us in a variety of clinical and non-clinical positions available in multiple locations along the Wasatch Front. With generous benefits starting on day one and career growth opportunities, you can become part of a world-class healthcare community. Whether you're interested in clinical care or a support role, there's a place for you. Visit joinuuh.com and start your career journey today.
All set for your flight?
Yep, I've got everything I need. Eye mask, neck pillow, T-Mobile, headphones.
Wait, T-Mobile?
You bet. Free in-flight Wi-Fi. 15% off
All
all
right,
Hilton
I'm
brands.
back.
I'll never go anywhere without T-Mobile. Same goes from a water bottle, chewing gum, nail clippers,
Okay,
passport.
I'm gonna leave you to it.
Find out how you can
Excuse
experience
me,
travel
jeez.
better at T-Mobile.com/travel.
Qualifying plan required. Wi-Fi were available on select U.S. airlines. Deposit and Hilton Honors membership required for 15% discount. Terms and conditions apply.
Like I said, this isn't an ASMR, and I don't want to burp in your ear because that's gross and disgusting. I apologize. Okay, let's put this up here. So now I need to add this guy into the database. See my samples. That looks better. Adding new data. That's a long name. So we need the cursor. Probably the connection. Let's to add
You love listening to your favorite artists, and we love listening to you. So let's talk. Click now to take part in our short survey, and you could win a month of gloriously uninterrupted music with Spotify Premium. That means you can enjoy all your favorite artists ad-free. Sound good? Then all you need to do is hit the banner now for your chance to win.
Seems like there's more identity theft in the news every day.
Another major healthcare breach was reported today, resulting in the exposure of 1 in 4 consumers have been a victim of identity.
That's because there are endless places that could accidentally expose you to identity theft, in a breach, or simply by mistake. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it, guaranteed or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year at lifelock.com/Spotify. Terms apply.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? I think my battery's dead. With free battery testing and charging, we can help you get back on the road.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
So what if I need a new one? We have the right Duralast battery for you, only at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
And what about my old battery? We can recycle it right here at America's #1 battery destination.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Excuse me. Again, not an ASMR channel. Plus, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't appreciate having someone sneeze in your ear.
My dad works in B2B marketing. He came by my school for career day and said he was a big ROAS man. Then he told everyone how much he loved calculating his return on ad spend. My friends still laugh at me to this day.
Not everyone gets B2B, but with LinkedIn, you'll be able to reach people who do. Get a $100 credit on your next ad campaign. Go to linkedin.com/campaign to claim your credit. That's linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply. LinkedIn, the place to be, to be.
You love listening to your favorite artists, and we love listening to you. So let's talk. Click now to take part in our short survey, and you could win a month of gloriously uninterrupted music with Spotify Premium. That means you can enjoy all your favorite artists ad-free. Sound good? Then all you need to do is hit the banner now for your chance to win.
All set for your flight?
Yep, I've got everything I need. Eye mask, neck pillow, T-Mobile, headphones.
Wait, T-Mobile?
You bet. Free in-flight Wi-Fi. 15% off all Hilton brands. I never go anywhere without T-Mobile. Okay. Same goes from a water bottle, chewing gum, nail clippers, passport.
I'm gonna leave you to it.
Find out how you can experience travel better at T-Mobile.com/travel.
Qualifying plan required. Wi-Fi were available on select U.S. airlines. Deposit and Hilton Honors membership required for 15% discount. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, I'm back. Okay, so I want to show off some graphs that I saw recently. Let's see. No, I saved it here. Shoot, where did I put the... Oh, that's where I put it. That's right. So please bear with me. We're getting to the part of the show where it gets a little nerdy. Let's see. Copy. Let's see here. Pull that over. Okay, I saw this article on, I can't remember where it came from, but I saw this article. I decided to kind of thumb through it. I liked some of the graphs in here, but yeah, so 8 megaseconds, that's funny. This is an article about League of Legends, or maybe it's used in League of Legends, but I guess it's developed by Riot Games. But this is their Vanguard anti-cheat system. I'm not going to read through the whole article, although if you're into that technical how it's working, I recommend that you go and read it. I guess I can drop this in the chat. For those that want to follow along, but I wanted to go through some of these graphs, which some of them I think are really good. One more, yeah, sweet. Just making sure. Okay, so actually, that's an important piece of this as well. So maybe. Zoom out just a
Imagine
touch.
sinking into a cloud and effortlessly drifting off to sleep, blissfully relaxed as your mattress cradles you like a puffy cloud.
Okay.
Your mattress should be your dreamy oasis,
Let's
but
not
if your
listen
old
to that. I don't want you guys to fall asleep thinking about the nice dreamy cloud. Okay. So this is an okay graph, in my opinion. Actually, let me do this. Let's create a screenshot. Okay. Let's wait for this. Oop. Okay. Okay. So, let's make this a little bigger. Just a little smaller. There we go. That's good. Okay, so let's go through the things that I like. I really like the heading. Let's go back. Let's make this green. I really like the heading. I think the heading's good. I'm not 100% sure what scripting is, although if you read through the article, I'm sure they might explain what scripting is. So that's good. I like the little subtitle. That's a plus in my book. Daily percent of ranked games with a cheater and bans by system. It's short, it's sweet. The titles really help me to know and understand what this graph is. The tests that I like to use for my personal graphing are if I were to just, like I just did, take a screenshot and just pull this graph out, would I be able to have all the information that I need to understand this graph by just pulling this out of the article? And if I have all that information and it makes sense, it's a good graph. If it doesn't have that information, it's not a good graph. So actually, let's do this. So good on the titles. Let's see. Next is the. Oh, that was a bad check. Next is the labels here. I like the use of the colors. Yes, I really like these colors. I wish maybe this one was a little bigger, but that's nitpicky. That's not a huge issue. I like, yeah, labels are good. Labels are good here. I would have liked a date, although it's obvious kind of where the dates are. I guess one small area of recommendation is to add in dates. So like, date start, or I guess event date. So like this might be World Finals, or just after World Finals, or something like that. Or maybe this is some sort of event a bunch of people are playing, which also means a bunch of people are botting or scripting or whatever. And so the anti-cheat has to ban so many accounts this day. At least for time series graphs like this, it's really nice to have some sort of relevant dates. So again, if there's like maybe name this date as started the new Vanguard system. Yeah, that's kind of a small one, but still, I would have liked some sort of event date just to show, maybe sort of try to explain what's going on here. Let's see. I like the I like the units. Units are good. I know what those are. And the labels, so this is a percentage. Obviously, there's going to be a percent sign. But percentage, I know this is going to be a percentage. And daily accounts banned, that tells me what this number actually means, which I personally really like. now let's get into some more nitpicks and what I don't like. So the one thing, and this is horrendous whenever I see it, is the use of the double y-axis. Why is that a bad idea? You don't know where, you don't intuitively know if you were to just take 10 seconds to look at this graph, you're not going to intuitively know that this line corresponds to these percentages. The line corresponds with the percentages, and that this number corresponds, and that this bar area piece corresponds to these to this number right here. You're not going to know that by just taking a 10-second look and having a glance at this graph. Most likely you're going to read through this article, look at this graph, looks too complicated, keep scrolling. That's probably what you're going to do, because while there's a lot of information, and I think it's presented decently well, like I say, the titles and, I mean, everything outside of the content of the graph is pretty good. So for me personally, not that it takes you a minute to really see, okay, this line is probably going to be percent of games. The reason why the line corresponds with percent of games is you have, well, why it most likely corresponds to percentage of games is this area graph. This area graph has different colors. So like here in this yellow section, it has this kind of the manual scripting, and the yellow, the Pac-Man scripting, which most likely corresponds to the number of daily accounts banned. Yeah, I think. Now, another piece of criticism that I have is the use of the area graph. I don't really know. For me, I would prefer to see a point and line graph. So you have 3 different colors. You can even use the same yellow. So. I guess part of the problem is you can't really see, like you can barely see the red here on the yellow. There's 3 colors here. There's the purple, the pink, and the red. It's really hard to know how much work the red's actually doing. So you have like the red and the yellow and the pink. So the pink would be like right down here, and maybe the pink line is kind of like. It's kind of just low to the ground like this, because it's not doing very much. I mean your manual scripting, is fine, but it's not catching a lot of cases. And so honestly, it might be hard to see if it's actually doing anything. If you graph it as a line here. Oh, excuse me. So crackly right now, I apologize. And then the yellow, you're gonna be like this and kind of all over the place and kind of low to the ground, but then it ends right here. Again, why does it end right there? Not entirely sure. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I would just prefer to have lines here. Although going through it, I can kind of see and understand why they wanted to use the area graph. So maybe it's not that big a deal for me. Personally, I would lean more towards the line graph, and I would totally avoid any double y-axes. That just leads to more complications. I think you could probably easily show a percentage of games maybe on top of, so like you have your percentage of games slightly above your number of daily accounts band, so you can keep the same dates. You can keep the same dates and things still line up chronologically along the x-axis, but so that way you avoid needing to kind of smash them on top of each other and use two y-axes. Those are just my recommendations. Right, if you're watching, please don't screw me. This is just my opinion. But yeah, I'd be curious to know what you guys think, how you guys think this graph is. I'm gonna give it overall I'm gonna give this a B minus. That was a huge minus. Actually no, I'm gonna give this a C. Just a C, flat C. No C plus, no C minus. Just a C. It's passing. I hate that you absolutely used a dual y-axis. Talking through the logic of using a line graph versus an area graph, I can see that, but honestly, in my mind, if this graph didn't have the y-axis, I'd probably give it a B plus. The only other thing in my mind, and the only other thing to bring it up to an A would be to add a couple of events, event dates to kind of show, okay, like, let's try to explain what this guy is. Let's try to explain what this guy is, what these correspond, what those spikes are potentially. I mean, if there's no event, then there's just no event. And maybe add in a note there to say, this is a weird instance of a large number of accounts
That's
banned
because
that
there are
day.
endless places that could
And
accidentally
that's really all we
expose you
can
to
say
identity
about it.
theft in a breach.
But yeah,
or
like
simply by
if
mistake.
there's like
LifeLock
this is the
monitors
championship,
hundreds of millions of data points
or
a second.
this
If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it.
or maybe
Guaranteed
this
or your
dip
money
is
back.
when Valorant comes
Save
out.
up to 40%
It's not
your
the
first
case,
year
or
at
when another game comes out, or another or yeah, maybe these
Fall into
spikes are
big
when another
savings.
character comes
All
out,
in the
or
Smiths
some
app.
exploit
Get
was
fresh
found.
Heritage Farm boneless chicken
or-
breasts for $2.49 a pound with your
or,
card. Then get juicy red,
or a
green,
new
or
patch
black
was
seedless
released.
grapes for 99 cents a pound
Right, and
with
so
your
the
card and a digital
usage of
coupon.
certain characters
Shop
or
these deals
accounts
at your
or
local
whatever is
Kroger
banned,
today, or click the screen now
goes
to
down because
download the
there's
Smiths
not
app to
that
save
many
big
people in there,
today.
so.
Smiths, fresh for
Um,
everyone. Prices and product availability subject to change. Restrictions apply. See
But
site
yeah,
for details.
so overall, I'm gonna give this graph a C.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today?
My check engine light's on?
That could hurt your gas mileage. The AutoZone free Fix Finder service can help find the fix for free.
This whole report for free?
That's right, printed and on your phone for free.
But what if the fix is too tough?
We'll recommend a local shop. Fix Finder, only at AutoZone.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions apply.
Okay, let's do one more. Okay. Okay. let's go through what I like, what I don't like, and then I'll give this one a grade 2. Okay, so LOL, League of Legends, botting game hours, daily game hours played by bots per game queue. Oh, I forgot to say this on the last one. The explanation on the bottom I think was really good. I didn't read through it on that one. We will on this one here in just a second. Let's back up. So I like the title. I like the subtitle. Again, it tells me what this graph is about. Okay, let's look at raw number of botting hours broken down by queue in which the game occurred. You'd be correct to assume that I used hours here so that executives could more immediately feel the impact in the deepest fold of their wallet server costs. Okay. Okay, so right off the bat, I think this is a helpful graph. Let's see. Yeah, so I used hours, which I think is important here, so you can quantify. You can quantify the impact. So you can quantify the impact of server costs, which is hugely important for any kind of game company. I mean, if you were there at Overwatch 2 when it launched, or Helldivers 2 when it launched, server space was a huge issue, and so you hope and pray that you have enough server space. Although it is a good problem to have, if you don't have enough server space at launch. It means everybody's trying to get on and play your game. But yeah, so this graph does a really good job of showing that. I guess not quite the cost in dollar amount, but in hours. And then if someone wants to go in and show like how much that's actually going to cost, you can bring that up really quickly. If it's like 3 cents per hour or whatever, maybe that's a ton of money. I don't know, but yeah, that adds up pretty quickly. So here let's look at the labels. In thousands, I think this is a good idea to use in thousands. So that way, this is 250K, 500K, this is 1,000K, which is a million, 1250K, which again is 1.25 million. I think this is helpful, just because you don't. I mean, if you have 0, 0, 0, that kind of extends out the graph, adds more information that you don't really need per se, and so it's better to just throw in the in thousands. So then you take away those zeros and kind of declutter the graph a little bit more. So I like that touch a lot. Let's look at the labels. Labels I think are good. Good use of colors. They're contrasting colors because they're different. Categories. I like the use of dates here. Really like the use of dates here. Again, I would like to have some sort of event like event date. So like if this is when the new Vanguard system, like that was a terrible V. The new Vanguard system came out. Or if there was some other dramatic change, and maybe this was more an internal document, and so they're gonna know, okay, May 1st or around May 1st, this new thing happened or this new software dropped or whatever. And so executives are gonna be like, oh wow, this was really effective. So yeah, like you can go into the presentation and be like, what we were doing before, I mean, we're getting a lot, but it just wasn't working. And then suddenly, boom, it just craters. Everything just craters. Where now we're probably not even in the 100,000s, I would guess. You're probably just in the probably just a couple thousands, tens of thousands of hours of botting, which is incredible from the peak, from literally, you know, days or weeks ago from this time perspective till, you know, days or weeks ago, like you're hitting 1,000 hours of or 1,000 hours of game time wasted and server space and all that money that it costs to and all that money that it costs to, you know, run the servers. So clearly whatever it is that they were selling, again, I think it's probably the new Vanguard system, was hugely effective in cutting server costs. So whoever's idea it is, they should get a fat bonus because you just saved however much, hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, right? Just with this new system that was implemented using AI or whatever technology. And so yeah, I would love some sort of event date. Again, this is probably internal, but if it's going to go out to the public, maybe they mentioned it on the article. I'm not, you know, I didn't read the article before I pulled this graph up to really know that, but that's probably something they explained in the article. But for me personally, I would like to have a date in there. It's probably redundant. I would like to have, you know, event dates when you're using a time series graph like this. It's helpful for me as the end user, I guess, to know what's going on. And maybe there's something right here. It's like, actually, this is when Vanguard went into effect. But either way, when you're in the room with the executives trying to explain all of this, you need to explain the disparity in this gap. You need to be able to explain what changed. Right, like what in this situation changed? Was it the advent of the Vanguard? Was it some patch to the Vanguard system? Was it completely removing? Was it just taking a hands-off approach? What was the changing event? So we give proper credit to the team that actually worked on and developed this new whatever it was, whatever led to this change. Let's give them the recognition that they deserve, right? All right, final grade. I think I'm gonna give this an A. A minus. Just an A. A minus. I'll be consistent like with the last crap. I really need to know what changed here. Why? What is it like? Yeah. What? Just explain what changed in this graph form. Yeah, maybe I'm some dumb executive that doesn't know how to read or don't want to read, and I want to look at all the pretty graphs. Let's hope you don't have any of those people on your board, but some of those people might exist. Maybe you do a great job on your graphs and you want to show them off. Explain to me graphically what has changed. That's really the only thing that I would change. I guess I'm gonna come back to the
Fall into big savings, all in the Smiths app. Get fresh Heritage Farm boneless chicken breasts for $2.49 a pound with your
I
card.
guess I'm gonna come
then
back
get juicy
to
red, green, or black seedless grapes for 99
area
cents a
graph
pound with your
versus
card and a
line
digital
graph.
coupon.
Um,
Shop these deals at your
I
local Kroger
personally
today,
really
or click
like
the
line
screen
graphs
now
when
to
you're showing
download the
off
Smiths
time
app
series
to
data
save
like
big
this.
today. Smiths, fresh for everyone. Prices and product availability subject to change. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Okay,
Seems like there's more
maybe let's get a
identity
little
theft in the
nitpicky.
news every day.
This yellow right here is kind of fading into the white, and so it's really
That's
hard to
because there
tell
are endless places that could accidentally expose you to
when
identity theft
other
in a
is
breach
happening,
or simply by mistake.
or when you're
LifeLock
counting
monitors
others.
hundreds of
Like
millions
down
of data
here,
points a
it's
second.
really hard to
if
tell.
your identity is stolen, we'll fix it. Guaranteed or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year
Like,
at
I guess I don't know if there's
LifeLock.com/Spotify.
like
Terms apply.
if there's green here or
All set for your flight?
if it's
Yep,
just
I've
yellow,
got
or if
everything
it's
I
blue,
need.
green,
Eye
yellow,
mask, neck
or
pillow,
if green starts
T-Mobile,
here.
headphones.
Wait, T-Mobile?
You bet. Free in-flight
Yeah, if
Wi-Fi.
green starts
15%
there, then,
off all Hilton
you know,
brands.
again,
I never go anywhere without T-Mobile.
Why
Same
is
goes
it
from a
that
water bottle,
now we
chewing
start
gum,
tracking
nail
green
clippers.
here?
I'm gonna leave
Why is it we
you
start
to
tracking green
Find
here
out how you can experience travel
and
better
not back
at
here? I mean, it's not
T-Mobile.com/travel.
entirely. I'm not entirely. It's
Qualifying
not
plan required. Wi-Fi were
immediately clear
available
to
on
me
select U.S. Airlines. Deposit and Hilton Honors membership required for 15% discount. Terms
that
and
there is
conditions
green
apply.
before this. What was that, April-ish? April, mid March to April-ish. Yeah, I guess I'll still give it an A minus. Because I still think this is a really good graph. I would maybe change the color scheme a little bit, so maybe make AI yellow, and then maybe just swap these two colors. Swap the other and the AI, and keep normal the same. The reason for that is so when you're up here, the yellow kind of wants to bleed into the white up here, whereas blue, I mean, if you look here, blue really contrasts against this white really well, so I think the blue would show up a lot better on top of the green, and so that way you could actually see okay. And even down here, you could really, if the if the colors were reversed, you could if the colors were reversed, you could totally see that that the difference between the two. So add that back in. Okay. All right. Alright, well, that about does it for my stream today. Really got through a lot today, huh? Thank y'all for joining. Please don't forget to follow if you did like the stream. Like and subscribe wherever you're at. But yeah, I'll be back here tomorrow around the same time. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Have a nice day.